Did you see what I just did?
No, I didn't. I was looking at the camera.
I went.
Oh, geez. Rub your nipples if you want, like Nick. You know.
Come on.
Come on.
It's the best show out there. She's my cherry dog. Got the long hair flowing now.
Oh, he's got the luscious locks. But yes, folks. Hey, kinfolk. Welcome back to Keeping It Neat. I am Derek, Executive Bourbon Steward.
I'm Nick, Certified Bartender.
And we are here, as always, for the mystery. We don't know what we're drinking tonight. We have no idea. We don't know what's in our glasses. We don't know what's in the chug jug behind me. We'll find out eventually. But for right now, we have no idea. We're going to try to work our way through it and see what's going on. But before we do that, please make sure you subscribe, hit that notification button, make some comments down below. Follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter. Also, hit us up on a Facebook group, Keeping It Neat, where we do all things whiskey there all the time. Yes. So, sir, are you ready to whiskey?
I am ready and able.
Let's do it.
Nice.
Ooh.
Oh my God. No way. I timed my shirts wrong. I already know what it is. Unreal. But yeah, it's it smells super smoky.
Yeah, it's got some smoke going on there. I'm not getting a lot in there. There's definitely some smoke. I'm getting the brininess going on in the background for me.
I'm getting like a cedar note. Maybe I'm wrong, but it's a wood note, and I don't think it's oak. So I'm guessing. Okay. I'm just jumping to cedar, maybe, but it's some sort of barreling.
All right, I can. There's nothing wrong. That could definitely be the cedar. I'm not seeing the cedar in there. I'm not really getting a lot of oak either. I'm getting like that light in the background, that like tarry asphaltness that you sometimes get.
Yeah.
Maybe iodine. That's more along the lines. Maybe iodine Band-Aid-y.
Yeah.
Kind of a
like
little
a
honey.
Tobacco-y?
Yeah, I can see the tobacco in the back there too, like the ash, that tobacco ash maybe.
Yeah.
Light honey. Maybe a light. There is like a fruit note in there. It's really, there's some spice, but there's a fruit note in there too, and I can't put it on the, maybe peachy. You got to go deep for the peach, though.
I was going to say, I know what you're saying. There is a fruit there.
There's a fruit note, and I don't know what it is. It could be something crazy like that. I say like mango or something like that, but you ready to go in?
Yeah, I think you're right, though.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Get that smokiness, the little peat in there. I'm getting that iodine Band-Aid-y kind of thing going on.
It smells what it tastes. It tastes what it smells.
There is a sweet note in there, though. I am getting like a sweet over the back of the tongue, like that honeyness, but that fruit again is coming through for me, and I want to say peach again. That's where I'm kind of going on that realm. I could be way off.
I have such a hard time breaking stuff like this down. When you
get to those smoky ones, it kind of kills it for you.
It does, but also you've mentioned a lot of the little things that I think I have noticed. It's weird. It's hard for me to really depict it when the smoke sometimes is just it almost feels like there's a film of smoke on it when I try to sip it.
I like this one. I really do. You kind of have to go towards this end, but put some water in there. H2O, H2No. See how it opens it up. Maybe get more of those lighter notes will come out. Now, really, when we're doing this, we add the water, and you're supposed to let it sit up a little bit longer to dilute a little bit more. We kind of give it the swirl and get right into it.
I was going to say, we only put a couple drops, usually, not like an ice cube or anything.
Yep.
Not much for me on the nose.
The nose pretty much, it almost kind of killed it a little bit. Still that fruity note, kind of rolling over a little bit more.
I'm just smelling ashiness, like a fire that's gone out and you smell it the next morning. Or you smell your sweatshirt after a night sitting by a fire.
Yep. Again, there's a sweetness in there. I'm going to say like that honey on the background because it's like coating my tongue. It's a nice finish. It's not long lasting. I would say it's mid range. But on that, you want to write down some board guesses, buddy?
I was going to say because.
I'm try my stab at region.
Oh.
It's terrible.
All right, so I'll go first. And just to remind people, our scores, depending, we usually pretty upfront. Sometimes we grade it based upon its region or what it is. Sometimes we base it upon what we like and don't like. So basically, that our grades, this one I would think, if you like this realm, I think you might score it well because it does have it is a little complex and nice and different layers. Maybe to me, it's just not my cup of tea. So I gave it a 2 out of 5. It's just not my thing. I think it's a Scotch, an Isle maybe. And then 43% in H2. I don't know because maybe it'd be good with an ice cube. I don't really know.
Mm-hmm. For me, I'm very similar to you as far as where I went. I went with a Scotch. I went with a Highland Scotch. Went 40% alcohol. I debated 43. I think it's in that range. H2 no for me, and I gave it a 3.5 as far as my score goes on that.
So I wonder if I confused what I wrote down. So did I write down the right thing, or should I have written Highland?
Well, no, that's just the region in Scotland. I'll put the map up in here. It just shows you all the different regions in Scotland, where it could be from: Highlands, Lowlands, Isla, Speyside Scotch. It's just the different areas. If we're right, if it is a Scotch, but I'm going to open up the chug jug and we will see. You never know. Things have gone. Ooh, all right. We've tried this before. We've had the brand before, the Famous Grouse, sir.
Oh my goodness!
I believe this is a blended Scotch, so
we loved the Grouse.
The Grouse is good. This is like a very. I believe that most people would consider it like an entry level kind of a Scotch. You know what I mean? But it's actually very good. I mean, I think it's an overlooked one. It does have a big following. It's a blended Scotch whiskey, product of Scotland, smooth, peaty, and aromatic. That's what it says. So I will have the bottle up here in the middle.
Probably explains it because it's got that earthiness. It's very peaty like that. So,
all right. So the Famous Grouse, the Smoky Black, the Black Grouse. So it goes under 2 different names. I think it was 2 different bottlings because I've seen it 2 different ways. I think I have both bottles, like the different ones. I bought one, then I bought another one. It's the same thing. It's 80 proof, 40% alcohol, no age statement. It's a blended Scotch whiskey. The distillery is Glenturret. The parent company is the Edrington Group. Famous Grouse Smoky Black, it was previously called the Black Grouse, is a dark, handsome grouse that has been expertly blended using peated malt to produce a deliciously smoky yet sweet whiskey. Smooth, peaty, and aromatic, this is a complex and yet approachable with a blend with hints of dried fruits and soft, smoky notes. This is the best-selling Scotch whiskey in Scotland, sir. The Famous Grouse is a blend which was first made in 1896. It was created by Matthew Gloag's company after he was asked to supply wines for the royal banquet with the Queen Victoria in attendance. His son William perfected the blend name, then named the Grouse, renaming it the Famous Grouse in 1905. Around 80 years later, the company was awarded the Royal Warrant. The Royal Warrant of appointment, it'll all be down in the description down below. The appearance is a dark russet golden, clear and bright. The aroma is smoky, aromatic, and rich. The taste is spice, dried fruit, smoky yet smooth. The finish is long, sweet, and smoky. So basically it's like smoke, 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 smoke.
Exactly what I thought.
Price, sir.
$42.
I'm going to go, I think, $30. $24.99. The Famous Grouse site for the notes and Wikipedia for the history of the Famous Grouse itself. So other than that, buddy, what do you think overall on this one? I know you're not big on the smokiness.
I was going to stay with where I'm at. I'm giving it a little bit of credit, but honestly, I could go lower. To me, it's fine what it is. I'm just not a huge fan, but I still feel like it deserves some credit for what it is.
I think this one's good. I think we did pretty good with the notes that we did on it, that we got out of it. But other than that, buddy, I don't think we got much else. So there you have it, folks. As always, please put your comments down below. Like, subscribe, share us with everybody that you know. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and hit us up on our Keeping It Neat page on Facebook. Join. It's an open group. Come on in. Talk about all things whiskey all the time. But other than that, folks, here's hoping that you find a little bit of luxury
an otherwise ordinary life.
Thanks, everyone.
Goodbye.
If you are ready and able to whiskey, be sure to drop a comment below. Hit those like and subscribe buttons and press notifications. Also follow Keeping It Neat on Instagram. Thanks for watching, kinfolk.